Well, what up, man? You know it's top of the evening. You heard me? It's top of the evening, bro. Like, and bro, like this one here is like something I've been pondering on. You know what I'm saying? And like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? This got to be discussed. You heard me? This got to be discussed because a lot of us, we 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 real, bro. You heard me? And not just we real, like, when we love people, we love for real. You heard me? But it's like this. You heard me? Man, we gotta stop putting our trust in people. You heard me? We gotta put our trust in God. You heard me? Like real talk. Like it's easier said than done. Cause when you catch feelings for somebody, guess what? You just got feelings for them. You heard me? You love them and stuff like that. But sometimes you'll put too much love into a person. You heard me? That you weren't supposed to put into them, and you were supposed to put more of that in you. So when they do something stupid, it hurts you. You heard me? Yeah, you gotta watch that. You heard me? Because man, I'm gonna tell you something, you hear me? That's why God say, like, He tell us, don't trust, man. Put your trust in Him. You hear me? Don't trust nobody, man. Like, cause somebody transgress for a piece of bread. You hear me? In the new times we live in now, it's like this is the cool thing to do. Man, people switch up on you out of nowhere. You hear me? I'm telling you, any minute it could shift. You hear me? That's why relationships so bad now. They don't know nothing about loyalty. It ain't built on loyalty, love, respect, and trust. You hear me? Man, I'm telling you, how time moving now, you can't trust nobody no more. You hear me? It's like that. Like, people you thought wouldn't like that, they like that now. Something that happened to them, like, bro, people didn't really, 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 like, they got a thing, like, I guess they just going with their move, you hear me? And it's costing them, and it's like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't be tripping, you hear me? But I know you could really love somebody, and if you love somebody and they hurt you, you be feeling some type of way, you hear me? You can get your heart broke, you hear me? And when you got your heart broke, like, cause I been there, you hear me? It's like, you're thinking, ain't creative, you hear me? Your heart just tore up, like, you like, damn, how they could do you that? Cause it was in them, you hear me? Bro, you like, bro, let me tell you something about time, you hear me? Bro, time will tell it all, bro. People talk a good game. You heard me? They talk a good game. You heard me? Like they do. You heard me? But very few live it, dog. Very few live it. You heard me? Like, and it's sad because, like, they come up with the new saying, fake the new real. That's the new thing now. You heard me? Like, and it's cool to be fake. And a lot of people are fake. So this is what they call real now. So it's so watered down, you heard me, to where, like, when I do hit the scene, it's like, damn, here he go, you heard me? Like, I might be making you look bad just by being me. But getting off the subject, bro, we got to stop putting our trust in people. We got to put trust in God, bro. I'm going to tell you something about God, boy. God real, boy. And He don't play about His people, you heard me? Like, man, I'm going to tell you something. See, when you real with God, like, and God know your heart, and you got a heart for God, like, when God say in the word, He say, guard your heart. Because out of it flow the issues of life. Like, over the years, your heart are taking offenses, you heard me? It takes offenses, but people been hurt you and stuff. You've been backstabbed, betrayed, you heard me? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I understand people hurt, people are out here hurt. They don't know how to heal up. You don't know how to let that spouse that hurt you like that to where they did something and cross you to the point of no return, to what now you got to get in your 2-3 zone, go heal up and pray, and don't even worry about what they doing. You got to heal up for you. You got to forgive them for you. This ain't for them. It ain't like you healed up, forgive them, oh, I'm going to go back and let you do that to me again. No, that's over with. You heard me? I don't hate you for that, you heard me? I had to learn a lesson from that, you heard me? Like, and you got to learn, like, when people do you that, God to keep letting that person hurt you, bro. Until you lay up there, like, come to your senses, you heard me? Like, real talk, you heard me? He allowed things to happen for a reason, you heard me? And we be having so much love with people, like, we be accepting that, you heard me? See me, bro, and this God is my witness, dog. The biggest thing in a relationship when I'm dealing with a woman, bro, is respect, dog. It's big with me. Like, if a woman don't respect you, dog, that's gonna be like the worst relationship. And it's this type of time, like they own this type of time. So I'm single for that reason, you hear me? So when I see that disrespect, oh, you tripping like that, like, I can't deal with that. That runs me away. Like, disrespect is the biggest turn off God is my witness for a woman, you heard me? So it's like this, bro, you heard me? Like, we gotta stop putting our trust in people, bro. Like, real talk, people just like that, you heard me? You know, especially like people who ain't got no respect for God. Like, they really don't got no respect for God. They not gonna respect you. You heard me? You don't even respect God. You see what I'm at? You heard me? Like, you gotta know this, you heard me? You gotta know this, you heard me? So, just know that, you heard me? Like, stop putting your trust in people, you heard me? Put your trust in God, you heard me? Like, get that real relationship with God. Let God guide you, you heard me? Build that solid relationship with Him, you heard me? Like, real talk, bro. Because it's bad out here now. It's bad, bro. Like, it's so bad with people now, bro. Like, you heard me? Like, bro, God is good, yeah, you heard me? When God open your eyes to certain stuff, and He give you that sign, you heard me? When they show you that red flag, don't miss it, cause it gonna get worse. You heard me? People let signs out themselves unconsciously, meaning they don't even know they let the sign out. Bro, see, when you get really close to God, I ain't making this up, bro. Like, you could walk up on people and you could be like, man, they whole face look like a snake. You heard me? Man, this God is my witness, dog. You heard me? And I be thinking people that elevated, you know, they grown, you know not to do that, because you know if you do certain stuff, you going to have bad luck. But, bruh, I don't think people been punished like I've been punished. God ain't humble him yet, you heard? Because if you still bad and you over 40, bruh, I know you out your mind. You ain't never learned your lesson yet. You don't know how to go about living and treating people and moving out here correctly yet. Man, the last thing I'm going to do, dog, this God is my witness, you heard me? I'm not playing with no woman love, you heard me? Yeah, real talk, like, but they on a whole nother type of time now, you heard me? Bro, you gotta watch how you moving with that, you heard me? Because, bro, you heard me? Like, it's like they got people out here, like, really, really moving like that. Like, they'll get you into them, and then boom, they switching up out of nowhere. So, but you gotta be cut like that now, you heard me? Yeah, you gotta be cut like that now, so that's why a lot of people walking around bitter. Man, I'm watching this, how this going down. They linking up with the wrong broad fast, right? Then she hurting them. So the dude bitter. So he might mess with another hurt woman and stuff. So we got a lot of toxic relationships going on. It's a lot of mental health going on. You hear me? Like, and bruh, if you really just pay attention when you talk to people, just pay attention what they laugh at. They gonna tell on themselves. You heard me? So I'm just warning people, man, stop putting your trust in people. You heard me? You heard me? Make them earn a spot in your life, bruh, if you real, bruh. You really got love in you. You got that stuff that they ain't got out here. Not the water whip stuff, but the real deal. Make them earn it, bruh. You heard me? Because I ain't lying. One thing about God, boy, He ain't about to let you. Listen, bruh. He ain't going to let you max me out like that. You heard me? Because He know I'm A1. You heard me? Like, but a lot of people, we be putting trust in people, bro. We got to put our trust in God and God only. When God move, bro, ain't nobody named mama gonna better stop God from moving. You heard me? If they could stop it, bro, that wasn't from God. You heard me? Man, I don't want nobody to help me but to help God send me. I pray to God every morning. Don't get it twisted, dog. I'm a lover, you heard me? I still, like, deal with the women like I'm a lover, you heard me? But, bro, once I see you ain't right, and it ain't reciprocated back, I gotta fall back, you heard me? It's like that now, you heard me? But, cause you can't put trust in nobody, bro. Like, this is what God said in the word. And in this real talk, He said, you know, like I tell you, the king's heart in the hands of the Lord. Like the rivers of the water, he turned it whatever way He wished. God said, I'm a jealous God. So the minute you put something before God, He gonna turn it against you or take it away from you. People wake up with different emotions every day, you heard me? Real talk, you heard me? It's like that. You might wake up on side a woman you've been sleeping on side of 20 years, you heard me? And then she just wake up one morning and don't like nothing about you no more. You know what I'm saying? Turn against you, like, you know, and it's like that, you heard me? Things happen like this in life, you heard me? So when you keep God first, He gonna give you the strength to pull through anything, you heard me? But I'm letting you know, like, bruh, stop putting your trust in people. Put your trust in God, bruh. You heard me? Like, real talk, you heard me? Real talk, make them earn every spot, second in your life, bro, if you real. Because real people, we ain't got time to go through all that no more. People too grown for that, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? Nobody perfect, but damn, bro. I ain't know it was this bad, bro. You hear me? For real, bro. I really didn't. You hear me? And I'm prayed up, dog. Like, I ain't lying, bro. Like, God working mysterious ways, you hear me? So, just be mindful of that, bro. Put your trust in God and God only, you hear me? People gonna always let you down, you hear me? Amen? Have a blessed day, you hear me? Stay up, stay focused, bro. I love all y'all.